Fall in New England isn't just about the foliage, it's also about community. From pumpkin patches to fall festivals, these seasonal traditions don't just bring people together, they can even boost the value of a home. Joining me this morning, Realtor Darren Sweetie and interior designer Carrie Lee Malin. Glad to have you both back here.
Thank you for having us, Erika.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
I'm
always.
so glad you're here.
We love seeing you.
Darren, we're starting with you.
Sure.
How do you get a neighborhood into the fall feel? What are we talking about here?
So it's, you can bring a client. A client may say, I want that home in that neighborhood. And you say, okay, great. Let's talk about the home first, of course, but let's talk about the neighborhood, because the neighborhood may not be a good fit for you. And, you have to think about the community. So you find out what's going on in the neighborhood. You find out fall events that are going on. What are some traditions that are there? Because
block parties are a big one.
Parties.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Because you're not there for you're there for a long time, or you should be. Average person stays 5 to 10 years, 10 years on average.
At least, yeah.
And so we got to figure that out first to make sure it's a match. So if any realtor says to you, oh, that's the house you want, let's go, and they're not asking you a ton of questions about you, your family, your lifestyle, then you got to wonder, is that person just trying to make a sale, or are they trying, it should be trying to make
care about
it should be a marriage of you in that community.
Yeah,
in the
it's
neighborhood.
not a simple fix. You have to take a lot of things into account, and a lot of times a neighborhood can really sell a house.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not just the house. Of course, what the house looks like, the price and all that, of course, is all important. But it is about the feel. I had a couple that wanted to live in Colchester and in that area.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, let's take a drive through the town. And we took a drive through the town. They said, you know what? They just had a young child, and they said, this is us. This is for us. We feel ourselves here. And we found a home. Then we found a home in that area and made them match. A nice connection there. So it should be, the house needs to work for them too.
You bring up a really good point. Once you figure out the city or the town that you want to live in, it's almost finding the little niche in that particular town, that neighborhood.
100%.
A group of streets that you really want to get into.
Yeah,
and it's limiting, but like you said, you want to stay there for a long time.
I have a couple in Texas, and they said, we want to move to Connecticut. They found Connecticut, and they read up on Connecticut. They want to move here. So their next step is to come here. They're going to spend some time in a temporary housing, because they don't just want to go into a neighborhood and then realize, okay, this is not for us. So they're going to come up here, spend a little time here, see what, we've got the towns kind of narrowed down. We've got a few homes that we're looking at, but it's really getting a feel of the area. For example, I had them come up and take a look at West Hartford, and they spent a few days here in May. And they loved it. But they want to look at some other communities too.
It's a process.
I was just going to say, it is a process. It certainly is a process.
It's the smart way to go about it.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of people might say, I just want to get in my house, I want to get settled. If it's not the right fit, you may be finding yourself house shopping again in just a couple years.
And I've seen
you don't want to go through that.
I love when that happens, because I can decorate both houses.
That's where she comes in. Yeah, the turnaround, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, once you do get into the house, once you really find the right fit, community and house for you, what's the best way to bring that fall feel into the home?
So if you're going to first attract this community that you've just fallen in love with, Darren's help you find the house of your dreams, and it feels really good. One thing you want to do is make sure the house is really inviting. You talk curb appeal as a realtor.
Yep.
We talk warmth from the porch, essentially. And so really warm it up. There's so much you can do seasonally. We do seasons so well in New England. Reflect that at the front of your house. So if you have a porch or a doorstep or whatever it may be, a landing, bring in some of the elements, even from your backyard. I mean, this is not high-level design.
And that's what you did here.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
I always say stuff like that because, Erika, I know you get a kick out of it when I say, well, I found this at Goodwill, or I found this in my yard. So yes, I did find those in my yard, and I picked them because, again, bringing the seasons to your porch and warming it up so neighbors want to come for Taco Tuesday or chili night or something. A couple little pumpkins from the pumpkin stand. I think light is a big deal. Flickering lights, market lights, right, porch lights. These are really important things that say, hey, come on in, we're inviting.
And I love these battery-operated flicker candles now.
I did that for you guys, because from years in television, I know we're never allowed candles, but yeah, it's also safe for the porch too.
And they last a lot longer, I think.
They last so much longer.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't last very long? At least in my neighborhood, many all around Connecticut?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. So I have been feeding wildlife for this segment.
We have a picture. Oh my goodness. When you told me about this.
I was going to load the car with
This is what happened to
pumpkins.
your
So that's
pumpkin.
the after. We do have the before, and one guess what did that. I don't know if we have the photo or not. That.
Yep.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
she is. So that you can see the pumpkins
She
before.
looks friendly.
Does she have a
just, you
name?
know,
Did you name her?
give her
No,
the
but we
pumpkin, she'll
do
be
see her
happy.
a lot. And she's got 2 babies, and how cute is the picture of this? So she had these pumpkins. Each of her little cubs had their own pumpkin,
Oh, my
like
goodness.
Winnie the Pooh
Oh, so you
style,
supplied the
sitting
whole
with my-
family.
Yes,
That's
feeding
great.
the family with my pumpkins.
I love
so
it.
my doorsteps now look like a crime scene, a gored crime scene with pumpkin stuff and guts everywhere. So anyway, I had to actually go get more pumpkins for this segment. It's
Or
not
you-
so good at my
Or
husband
you
now.
could go with the fake ones.
You can also go with the fake ones, and clearly I need to, or I'm
She
just
wouldn't be
gonna
happy if she
might have to
bit
rotate
into that
it.
and it was plastic.
Well,
She'd
sure.
be like, this is no
You
good.
know, I know.
The mail-in
never
house,
come
the
back.
mail-in house, we're out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And you have some other examples
Yeah.
of curb appeal, how it can really
So
go a
simple.
long way.
So simple. So there was this home in it's a ranch in Rocky Hill. Simple ranch, but we put it on the market in September, and of course you have the summer, the green grass, the leaves. Well, that starts changing. Everything starts getting brown, right? The flowers go away, and there wasn't a lot to begin with here in terms of bushes and that sort of thing. So we said, okay, fall's here. So this is a before example, and then the after example, 2 mums, a wreath, simple.
Yeah.
And it
But
just
impactful.
when you're driving by, you
Yes.
can say, you know what, it just pops and it creates a little bit of character. And as Carrie Lee will say, and kind of take it away, you start there. And of course, we didn't stop there. We took and brought it in, and we said, okay, they had a lot of stuff. They had, of course, they were living there, they were selling, and as they started bringing their stuff out, we started bringing some stuff in, but simple stuff like pillows and this here, a little flower, something on the
Doesn't take much,
on the
right?
table in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
So something like that.
Little pops of
And-
color of the season.
Yeah. It does not have to be. And here's the main thing: is everybody says, "Oh, I don't want to sell my house because I can't afford it. I can't afford to stage it." You don't need it. Some houses need some staging, but you don't need to spend a lot of money.
I feel like
edit.
a lot of
Just
staging is,
edit.
as you mentioned, taking things
It
out.
is. It's
Yes.
editing down.
Yep.
It really
Taking
is.
things out or moving things from one house to another, as
That's
you've
right.
mentioned.
And getting
before.
rid of stuff is free. It just takes time.
Yeah, and well now, so we had 32 showings on that house. They're getting ready to move into their next adventure, and they're so happy. They've been purging. They've been, and they're like, oh, we feel so much lighter, so much more free. And then of course the new people are going
that's
to come in and make it their own now, so which
Yeah.
is great. All's well that ends well.
So all it takes is a wreath and a couple mums, and boom,
Boom,
you
32
too can get
showings.
And maybe a throw pillow or
And a
two.
throw pillow on the porch and
right?
a lantern, right?
Yeah.
Done.
I love these. These came from your porch.
They did, and that's why they look well worn. And I thought,
Well loved. Well loved.
Well loved, yes.
loved.
A couple elements have hit these, but hey, authenticity, right? Reality. These really do live on my porch, and
This one here
I
too.
changed them over
And the
this
fuzzy
season.
blanket.
Yeah,
These
this
little
is
touches go a
actually
long way.
It does, yeah. And it's. I think we actually have a picture of a little reading nook. I think that when you bring it inside, having a spot that you can sit, you can call your own, you can have your blanket and your pillow and your little tray for a cold drink or a hot drink or whatever the drink may be, and again, bringing the elements in. This client just was really simple, like simplicity, and they wanted a little reading nook. I couldn't resist putting the little branch there into the
Yeah.
vase
Yep.
just to make it feel like fall. So
Yes.
it doesn't take much. Darren and I are both kind of singing the same song. It really is just how it feels. It's not more stuff. It's not go spend a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Go pick stuff from your yard.
And what you say, you taught me this a couple years
Yeah.
ago, and I love it. Shop your house.
Yes.
Shop your
Yeah.
other
Yes.
rooms, shop your
learned
basement,
that from
shop
you
your
guys talking,
attic.
yeah.
And it's so true. You
Yeah.
can just repurpose something, or maybe something that's been in a basement, an old vase,
Absolutely.
and even something like spray painting it.
Yep.
And giving
Changing
it
it
new
just a
life.
little bit.
And putting
Yeah.
it in a new place.
Well, and it looks so different in a new place. And I helped Erika shop her house
Yes.
and design. We should show that sometime.
No,
her
we
house looks so
should.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
maybe
even
it's gotten
painted
a
her
little bit
fireplace.
cluttered since you've been back,
Oh, I'll come and edit it out
lived
for
in,
you.
so.
Yeah. Well, we do have to live and we do have to function and we
Yes.
want things to be beautiful. But again, it's not going out and just spending. It is look around your house. It's look around the yard. It's go to these thrift stores. Find
Goodwill.
that treasure.
Goodwill,
all the time.
Savers.
Yes, yes.
I love going there.
I know.
You find
I know.
some great things.
And it's all going to a good place, so it feels good too.
Absolutely. And then once you have the different things from the season, you bag them up,
away.
store them, and then bring them out
Recycle.
next spring,
They
next
don't get
summer.
worn because it's just seasonal,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So you're only using it for a few weeks at a time.
Put them in one of those thick storage
If
bags.
I was a delivery driver
Yes.
and I was coming to Carrie Lee's house to drop off some Uber Eats or something, I'd be like, oh, let me cozy up here
Yeah.
and
good.
on your porch. I mean,
Take a coffee break on your porch, maybe.
I would love if that
Sure,
happened.
yeah.
I would think because I like my FedEx guy and my Amazon guys. But they do come to my house a lot, not just for me, but clients. We get stuff in. But again, it's really, it comes right down to enjoying the seasons in whatever way fits, whether you're enjoying the seasons as you sell and plan to move on, or you found that perfect dream home because Darren helped you find it. And, bringing the porch to life and really welcoming the community in.
We've been talking a lot about seasons, and I want you guys to talk a little bit more about the seasons publication. We have the most recent one over here.
Yes.
Bring this over.
If you haven't seen Seasons Magazine, it's a wonderful community, really essentially
Yes.
in a magazine on, that's on newsstands. It comes to different
There
homes.
you are.
That is my
Yes.
column
Right there.
at home with Carrie Lee, and I'm talking in this one. Actually, we're talking about cozy chairs. In this piece, I'm talking about how you can get design inspiration by binge watching some of your favorite shows.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right? So think of, I was thinking a Fox show, Doc, okay? So the show Doc. Her apartment is gorgeous. Dr. Larson. Her gorgeous condo is amazing. If you like that feel, maybe you're watching the show, and I did just binge that series over the
did you?
weekend.
Is it good?
It's so, you've watched it?
I haven't got a chance
Oh,
to.
it's so
It
good.
is
Right
on
here
my list,
Fox,
though.
right here on Fox. And it's on Netflix now as well. But steal some of the design inspiration. The people putting those sets together know what's up.
Yeah.
So it's a great way. Watch a show. This feels good. I like where they live. Okay. Screen grab.
Just pause
grab
it.
Yeah.
Take some some
Absolutely.
notes,
And give it a
burgundy
try.
blanket or something like that.
So there's I do name shows. If you like this vibe
Ooh.
from this show, you
Cool.
can.
Oh,
like
really?
this. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
super helpful.
Yes.
And
I
where
love
can
it.
people
How
see
your
that?
favorite shows inspire your
They
decor.
can find that. Seasons Magazine is distributed all over Connecticut. So New Haven, Shoreline, Farmington Valley. I'm leaving something out for sure. Or one of them down below. Did I miss one?
Yeah,
Either
so-
way, it's all over the place. It also gets mailed to many people. You can ask to be on that list. And if you're on the list for CT Voice,
That's right. We're going to swap this out here.
There we go.
There you go.
I just happen to have this thing just lying around.
Yes.
they were in our back pockets.
There you
It
go.
just
Put that
happened.
up there.
So these are all, centered on. Of course, you have a column in there, but it's all things Connecticut and
Yes.
New England and everything that
Exactly.
pertains to us here. And this they came to me and said, hey, yeah, a little birdie said you got married. So I said yes, and they did a piece on me in the CT Voice, which was great. So of course, Seasons magazines, you can just do a quick Google search and find Seasons magazines and CT Voice. And it was fun to be featured in there, just trying to let people know what I've been up to, because a lot of people have been asking, hey,
Yes.
where have you been?
Yes.
So-
Well, congratulations
busy.
once again.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
for everyone watching, hey, I know those two. Yeah, you do. Those are those people. The people you used to watch
And
on
we all
TV.
used to work together.
Yes.
We're going back a couple decades now.
Literally, because the first
15
time I met
years,
you, more.
20. Well, 15 years with
2008.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than 15
7,
years.
8 with you.
Yeah.
I met you in a Boston newsroom in late.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was the
Going
turn
back
of the
too far.
Oh my goodness!
Too
I think
far.
It was the 90s, but that's okay.
No. Was it?
Yeah.
Late 90s.
It was the very
I was
latest.
going to say early
90s, yeah.
2000s, but
It's just funny how it's one small world. I used to intern in this.
Yeah, I
Actually, not this
know.
building. It was in the other building that you guys were in.
Oh, yeah, the old
So-
Staples
All comes
building.
full
Yeah,
circle, and we're all
it's-
still friends. That's the best part of
Yeah.
all of this,
you guys,
right?
thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having
and
us.
doing
Love to
this.
see you,
And it's so
Erika.
helpful for our viewers.
I'm
Great.
so glad.
We'll do it again soon.
Sounds
Happy
good.
fall.
Thanks so much.